No, it came out in
This motherfucker be doing shit, man. All right, we're here with another episode of Just a Tip. I'm here with Mubeen September. Mubeen September, great name. He's actually okay guy. But Mubeen, where are you from and how did you get to Berlin?
Oh, no. How many minutes have you got?
You don't have much. We don't have much time.
A journey to Berlin is always long.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm Mubeen. I'm from Cape Town. Originally grew up, spent half my life there, and then decided, hey, I want to do something else for the second half. And always liked Germany. Always liked. I had a godfather who actually traveled to Germany when I was a kid, so I was already engaged at that time. And then later in my life, decided to check it out, and I quite liked it. And after a long journey, ended up in Berlin, landing in Berlin January this year. Mm-hmm. And I walked into you.
Yeah, we walked into each other, and I mean, he's been a pain in my ass.
I don't hear.
He doesn't hear well sometimes, so we get into. I'm yelling from the studio in the back, and he doesn't hear me at all. So I have to run to the front. And right now, he doesn't even hear me right now.
No, I'm just giving you a rendition of his life.
But we were introduced to through a mutual friend, and your concept kind of matched what I was trying to do with my studio, with the running and the apparel and the actual lifestyle. And that's what I kind of liked. And also the vibe was good when I talked to you. And I think what we have going is really cool. You know, the running lifestyle with the fitness lifestyle go hand in hand. They actually go hand in hand. Whether it's runners need to build muscle or runners need to recover, it goes kind of perfectly with what, you know, More Life Studio is doing. So Flat Mountain Living is something that I really enjoy having in the studio. And more about so your apparel that you bring in is also cool because what I'm trying to do is different and your apparel is different. It's not the big brands, you know, it's more of the brands that runners can relate to, that the brands that really kind of listen to runners. And I think that's important. So, you know, what do you talk about when you talk about your brands in here in the shop? What do you think is some of the most important aspects of your brands?
Yeah, I think that the same message. I think the message that you just spoke to me is funny that we end up in the same space, and running and staying fit to run is one of the key things that I kind of have a problem with, because I feel a lot of people that they like to work hard but they don't do the right type of work.
Yeah.
And if they want to run, they also think they need to work hard, and you don't really need to work that hard, because running is essentially a lifestyle. You know, we always use it as a sport only, but it's a way to keep fit. And so by, you know, incorporating running into your lifestyle, which is where my brand then comes in. You know, all the brands, all the owners, the founders of the stores, of the brands that I spoke to, we all have the same ethos where we are trying to promote a healthy running culture, where people use running for fitness, not only of the body but of the mind as well. Yeah. You know, and so our range of clothing is what we call running lifestyle. Yeah. So I'm wearing all my stuff right now. I can wear it to work, I can wear it wherever I go, I can decide to run whenever I want to run. But it's also sport, you know, I can also use when I work out. Yeah. I mean, you obviously can't wear your running clothes to work all the time, but the idea is to make running more part of our culture. And a big part of this is to also incorporate, you know, strength work and these kind of things into your daily life.
Yeah, and that's important. So with the strength work, like what we do in More Life Studio, is more of the full body strength, right? And I think as a basketball player still playing, ex-basketball player but still playing, it's super important to have strength while you're running, because running is great for the mind, great for the body, but it does suck kind of like the muscle off of you and it trends you down, and you really need to gain that back. So that's kind of like why I really love that you started that running club. And it's growing, which is fun. You have some really good people show up. Yeah. It's kind of like a family, the running club here, which I really enjoy. And I usually don't enjoy people in my space.
Huh? They all came to visit me on Saturday.
See?
It just popped up. So I think
with snacks and stuff. They always have snacks. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. That community is really good.
Yeah, I like that. So what do you see the community growing? Do you want to grow a little bit more? Do you want to keep it to a certain intimacy? Because right now it's a nice small family,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit bigger, but do you want to be a big community or you want to be a nice little medium-sized like community?
What I think, I want to give people a place to run. So when we started it, you might remember, I said, we met a couple of people from the area, and they said, hey, we don't have really a run club around here. And I said, well, okay, then I'm running every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Whether you come or not.
Yeah.
And this gave people access to actually now have a run. And ultimately, I want this to be a club for running. So whether you come whatever time, there should be somebody here that's going to run with you or something like this. That would be a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get somewhere along that, it's good. The more people come, the more people run. That would be good. We don't want to have a run club of 30, 40, 50 people where we can't interact with people. The interaction is important.
Yeah.
We need to meet new people, we need to speak to others, and so we'll figure out what happens when too many runs come, or runners come, if that ever happens. But ideally, we just want this to be promoting running.
Yeah.
Whether you want to come run on Friday morning at 8 a.m., Wednesday morning at 8 a.m., whatever it is, we want to try and accommodate that.
Yeah, I love it because, again, I think you hit something important to me, especially in the age of technology. We need to keep that human aspect. We need to be able to talk to each other, relate to each other, learn from each other, because social media is not social. People are in their own little bubble. The algorithm is forcing them to stay in this mind frame where it's supposed to be able to talk to different people, different cultures. So the Run Club to me is something like that I love, because I'm always dealing with my clients. I'm hustling around here and there. But when they come here, then I'm talking to someone from Russia. I'm talking to someone from, Turkey. I'm talking to someone from South Africa. I'm talking to people from everywhere. And that's what social is to me. I'm talking to people of all genders, all ages, and that's the cool part. What I love about the Run Club. So I'm excited to see where it goes, and I'm definitely down to do more with it and help it. And most importantly for me, it's the recovery, because as I got older, I learned more about recovering the body. Because growing up, we never had this, especially in like early 2000s. It wasn't a thing. It was like you work hard, you throw some ice on it, and then you go again. Now it's like a whole culture, especially in America, where I'm from, in New Jersey, New York. All our athletes from my college, everywhere, there's a whole regimen of recovery. There's the compression boost that we have here, and there's icing, there's ice bath, there's sauna, there's everything they have to go through after practice, a whole recovery session, because science clearly taught us more about the body. So I think bringing the compression boots to the running situation is important, only because I think about, I wish I had that. I wish I had this kind of time to say, okay, I just did something hard for my body, 3-4 days a week, I just did that. I need to recover, I need to bounce back all the time. And so what do you think about the new age of recovery?
Yeah, I mean, you're right, everything that you said earlier on, we didn't even know about stretching, I found out the other day, how to stretch properly, so, and I mean, I've been playing sport my whole life as well, and recovery was never something that we really considered. But you must look at the boost of recovery all of a sudden. Like you just said, all of a sudden there's all these recovery things, and what brought that on is that there's a number of injuries, and this is because people, running is so much fun sometimes, and I know non-runners are probably looking, oh man. But when you get into it, you just want to go all the time. I know a couple of people that ended up doing that and they got injured. They can be young, you can be old, whatever. If you run too much, you're going to get injured. You need to recover. And it's not strength work. There is strength work that's important. That gets you into shape. But to get you back, to be able to get into shape, you need to recover. And we have these tools now available, like these boots. It's so easy, you can sit and work.
Yes.
You pop around here, you can actually sit and work while you're recovering. It's a quick session, get your legs back in shape. We got this now. It wasn't that easy for us.
No.
Now it's so easy. So I would say, I mean, you got those things, you got the bath, something I must still get used to.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, I had to wait for the shower to get warm, I'm not going to get into a cold shower.
No. I mean, that was the thing. So it's awesome to hear that, the evolution of running. I love it. And I use running from time to time. I'm not a big runner, I've said that, because I run for basketball.
Yeah.
But every now and then, running is just super therapeutic. You get to just clear your mind, and you get a runner's high after, like, maybe for me, my high kicks in around 6K. And I'm like, oh yeah, I feel great. For other people, it's like 15K or whatever. 6K, I get that high and I have to push through and I feel great after that, and I can go for another 3-4K and I'm go home, you know. But I love the whole evolution. I love the evolution of the apparel, the sneakers, and now this whole recovery mind frame is great. So with that said, give me your tip that you want to give people for running and also picking the right pair of sneakers and, you know, running apparel to go running in, to start their journey.
I think the biggest tip I want to say to people is make running fun. Go and run with your friends, and go and run to the coffee shop. Just try and make running part of your life, not something that you want to use as an exercise only to get into shape. It might just be part of your normal day life, you know. And if you do this, it's easy. This is what our apparel is all about. You know, you can go out you can go and have a nice coffee run or something like that. But make running part of your life. Yeah. Don't make it something that you have to train for alone and do hard work all the time. No, make it run more, run slow, and you'll get there.
Yeah, that's what I love. That's why we connect, because to us, it's a lifestyle. Yeah. I do fitness as a lifestyle.
I can run a marathon anytime. Just tell me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not I'm bragging you or anything like that. That's how fit I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just I just run regularly every day.
Yeah. And another person, like you said, sometimes you can say, hey, I'm gonna run here to the store and run back. Yeah. Or I'm gonna take time off, then I'm gonna run after work. Or whenever you actually can put it into your lifestyle, to put it in there and make it work for you.
Yeah, don't make it. Your running mustn't give you stress. Yeah.
That's what I said. I think you were here when I told one of my clients that she worked out 6 days a week, and we were like, no, that's too much.
Work gives you stress, running gives you stress. You can't come from a stressful work to and do a stressful run.
Exactly. Fitness is supposed to be your release. It's not supposed to be adding stress.
Come chat with us. We don't run, we chat.
I love it, and I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're working together. I'm glad that you're a part of More Life Studio, because Flat Mountain Living is here to stay. And Flat Mountain Living is here for you to kind of get your running life together. If you really want to start something, you can start it with us. So I found out that these are your favorite pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
So why are these your favorite pair of sneakers?
You know, I got a test pair. I thought, okay, let me check it out. First of all, growing up, I was a big fan of Diadora. It's one of those brands that stick in your head. Great logo. Good looking shoe, and they're sort of coming back into the market, so they created a made in Italy. I love original things. They made a made in Italy version of this particular one. Is called Diadora Atomo V7000, and it's got this Anima midsole, which is super, you know, it's just really soft, but it also gives you a lot of, besides only giving you good cushioning, it also gives you a lot of response, so you can kick off quite quickly. If you want to go a little bit fast, it gives you that, but it also gives you the cushioning that you like, whilst being a shoe that I can wear with anything. I don't only have to wear it for running, and I mean, this is the black one, and I mean, yeah, they're super gorgeous, and they're super good. I enjoy running in them. I've got 3 pairs now. There's cellular as well, which is for the longer run. But yeah, these guys are.
I like the whole Italian flag, like a Lamborghini from behind. Hilarious.
It's like it's sneaker running shoes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad, because I see you always have the pairs on. You always have a pair of Diodoras. I'm like, okay, it's got to be his favorite pairs.
These are great.
You've got so many different brands.
And I mean, if you don't like Italy, man, come on. Quality.
All right, man. I'm very happy to have had you on the show, man. And again, please check out Flat Mountain Living on IG, and feel free to drop into More Life Studio. Check them out. Check out the store. Have a good day.
Chat.
Talk to you soon. Peace.
You got it.